From Southeast Texas, we welcome you inside Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Coming up, so stepping in, J.D. Martinez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
And that's a setup pitch right there, 1-2. And we'll have summer sun in abundance this afternoon. 95 degrees at first pitch. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Now in the box, Mookie Betts, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Ready on 1-2. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Leading up for the Astros, second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Infield shifts now. They'll overload to the right with the shortstop on the other side of the second base bag. Now another 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Vasquez recovers, but he can't get it there in time. Altuve is aboard after the strikeout. Striding in for Houston, Alex Bregman. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. There goes Altuve. A pitch out. The throw. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Bradley. Gone! Here's Carlos Correa now. First offering on its way. Way out in front.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Popped him up. There to play it is Moreland, and there's one away. At the plate, George Springer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield shifts now. They'll overload to the right with the shortstop on the other side of the second base bag. Started that swing a bit too early. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Now a move over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. Springer leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. His line against Justin Verlander. He's totaled 4 hits in 29 at-bats. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Kinsler has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is, and shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Ready with the 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Hit down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Bregman shading to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swinging a ground ball to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is. Next will be the designated hitter, Evan Gattis, set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Right fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. At the plate, Yuli Gurriel. First pitch of the at-bat. On the ground for Kinsler. This could be two. Bare-handed for one. Relay to first in time, and just like Rafael Devers, the next to bat, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Correa right there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Coming to the plate now, Christian Vasquez. Hit to third. Bregman has it. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. A little target. The windup and the 0-1. Up around the face. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. It was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Infield shifts now. They'll overload to the right with the shortstop on the other side of the second base bag. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
That's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
And that is where the wheels pay off, as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Altuve leads off second with nobody out. Now a pickoff play at second, and he's back easily. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
I wouldn't be surprised if he used his aggressiveness against him right here. You're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1. Might as well fish a little bit further.
And he is hung out to dry as they tag him out. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing by Bregman and a ball hit well to deep left. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Next up for the Stros, Carlos Correa. He popped out in his first trip. Ground ball right side. Moreland is there. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Digging in to try it again, George Springer. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Digging in, Marwin Gonzalez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Ranging back is Bradley, and this one is gone. A home run. Striding in, Brian McCann, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Three runs already home here. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Doesn't chase after the splitter, and he works it back to a full count. Evan Gattis would be next. And he strikes him out here. So standing in, J.D. Martinez as we begin the top of the 4th.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
In there, strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Loud contact by Mookie, and a ball carrying well to left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
He loses him on ball 4. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. Ready with the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Throw over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Benintendi, base runner at first with 1 out. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there.
A swing and a miss. That. Now the Astros designated hitter, Evan Gattis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Count now a ball and a strike. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. Now at the plate, Josh Reddick was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Lifted in the air to center field. And this is hauled in on the run for the out. And he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. And that's cut on and missed 0-1. Rounded down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Fouled away. 6 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Gurriel is retired, 2 down now. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jose Altuve, reigning batting champion in the American League. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts coasts under it. And the inning is over. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Correa ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and a strike to count. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bogaerts leads off first with 1 away. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Bregman in foul ground, 2 down. Here's Jackie Bradley now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Dribbled up the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside, 1-2 now. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The breaking ball that time in for a strike.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Nearly a big fly to start the inning, instead of foul ball. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. This one's down to third. Devers has it. And there are 2 away now. Digging in once again, George Springer. He singled his last time up.
Springer.
Hard on the ground towards short. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
Marwin Gonzalez.
For the first pitch, a check at first. And we'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. Infield shifts now. They'll overload to the right with the shortstop on the other side of the second base bag. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And he struck him out. Here's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Hit hard towards the hole. Scooped up on the backhand. Gurriel picks it up, and he is out on the tag. Here's Mookie Betts. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1 and 2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Dribbled down the third baseline. And a barehanded attempt, but he can't get his palm around it. Now he thought about first here, but he'll go to second instead. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Gonzalez is in pursuit. He gets to it, and he botched it. And not in time as the run scores. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Smoke toward third. Bregman gloves it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Brian McCann will get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Brian McCann.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Tyler Thornburg takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Tyler Thornburg.
Popped him up. There to play it is Moreland, and there's one away. Evan Gaddis now standing in. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Skied into very shallow right. Betts will come in a bit and put it away for the 2nd out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Josh Reddick. He flew out in his last at-bat. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Fouled off. Thornburg playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player. When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. In now, Xander Bogaerts. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1-0 the count. Popped into the air, back behind second. Under it is Altuve, and he's got it for the 1st down. So digging in now, Rafael Devers. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Grounded to the right. And that is through into right field for a single. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. From the stretch. And this is fouled at the plate. Verlander has been strong to this point. He's given up just the 2 earned runs through 6 1/3. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. The next 0-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gonzalez moving to his left. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for 3rd. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second. Settling in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the... Into the box now, Yuli Gurriel. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. First pitch of the at-bat. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Gurriel behind the ball and 2 strikes. There's Kinsler at second. Scooped up, and Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number 1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Altuve. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder, and it's gone as they add still another. Ready once again, Alex Bregman. First pitch on its way. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Even though that wasn't a fastball, it's never fun seeing a pitch come right at your head. Your first thing is to dive out of the way. It's not to see if you could see the stitching of a slider and decipher whether or not it's a fastball.
On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Here now the 2-2. Into center field, line drive, base hit. And the inning extended for George Springer to bat next. Here's George Springer.
Center fielder number 4, George Springer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. Pete Hembry takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 37.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball. Here's J.D. Martinez. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Hector Rondon has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Hector Rondon.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball two. Hit sharply on the ground. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1-for-4 in the game now. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Now batting.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Mookie Betts becomes the first out of the inning. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. 0-for-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now a 7-4 contest. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Up around the face.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. And that one just missed outside.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Reddick is there, makes the catch, and the side. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
There to look it in his bets, and that's out number one. So striding forward now, Brian McCann. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. On to first, and McCann is retired here for route number 2. Evan Gattis now standing in, and if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Lifted in the air to center. There to pull it in is Bradley, and he does, and that'll end. Next up for the Red Sox, Rafael Devers. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. But this will get foul for strike two. A pause and the 0-2. And the changeup is way low that time. Now, barring any late turnaround, this win would belong to Justin Verlander. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Digging in, Christian Vasquez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. Steve Pearce will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1. And a slider that time as this ball hammered to deep left field. And that is the definition of a mistake pitch there as this ball is gone. A home run. So coming to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Roberto Ozuna answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. 0-1 count and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Correa takes it in. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
Our paid attendance at Minute Maid Markers International.